everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to be doing a review slash check-in throughout the day on a foundation that is by the brand Essence, and it is their Soft Touch Mousse makeup. So I have been using this for a couple months now, on and off. I wanted to do a video dedicated fully on it because it honestly, seriously impressed me, and that is actually what I'm wearing on my face right now. These foundations were sent to me by the brand Essence. I am not getting paid for this video. They did not ask me to make a video on it. These were sent to me by them, but like I said, these are all my honest opinions. I would not recommend something that I do not like. If I wouldn't recommend it to my mom or my sister or to my sister-in-law, my friend, I am not going to recommend it to you guys. And this is something that I have recommended to my sisters, to my mom, to my friends. So I wanted to make a video fully dedicated on it. You guys are also going to see me use a lot of Essence face products. I think when a brand could come out with inexpensive products but they work really good, then I think that's awesome. So that way everyone can get their hands on it. I just wanted to point out just some key points about this foundation. It's called a Soft Touch Mousse makeup. I definitely feel like it just gives my skin a soft matte finish. I would, number one, not recommend this if you are more on the drier side. So this is better for normal to oily skin. I have oily skin and this foundation works amazing for me. It does have a soft, natural matte finish on the skin, but nothing too matte where it looks like powdery or cakey. It honestly just looks like your skin, but just better. In my opinion, I would say it's more of a medium coverage, but it is very buildable, very blendable, as you guys will see in my demo. But those were just a few of the things that I wanted to bring out. The color selection isn't the greatest, unfortunately. Let's just go ahead and get into the demo, and then you guys will see little check-ins throughout the day as well. Okay, so to get started with this demo, I am first going to be priming my skin. I'm going to be using the Hard Candy Sheer Envy Primer Serum. I absolutely love this foundation with this primer. I find that it is super important with this particular foundation to use a primer because I just find that it doesn't last as long on my skin, and I have more oily skin, as I said in the beginning of this video. I'm going to be using the shade 07 Matte Nude. I am going to include little swatches of the foundation colors that I have. That way, hopefully, if you want to try it out, this video can kind of help you choose what shade works best for you. I have tried this foundation out with a beauty blender and I do not like it. I feel like it just, it doesn't really lay down the foundation on my skin at all really well. So I like to use a brush. The brush that I like to use is a Real Techniques buffing brush. I think this is amazing for this. So this is what it looks like. If you've ever used the Maybelline Mousse makeup, it kind of looks like that. It's very mousse, it's bouncy, it's kind of a weird texture. So I'm going to start off with one side of my face and kind of show you guys a side by side on a before and after, how well it covers. That way you guys can see what it covers, how well it covers, and all the little bit of redness that I have, some discoloration. I will bounce my brush into the foundation, and then I am going to bounce it on top of my skin. I'm not going to really go in circular motions. I'm really pressing this foundation into place. This is what is going to get you the best coverage with this foundation. It does dry down matte. A little bit of this foundation goes a super, super long way. As you guys can see how well it covered from that, how my skin looked before, and then this side right here, even looking straight on, this just has such a smoother, soft finish to the skin, which I love. So now let's go ahead and do this side. So again, pressing this foundation in. The reason why I'm really pressing it into place is because if I just go in circular motions, I'm really just moving the product around. I'm not really building up the product. You guys can see how my skin looked before this and now how it looks after. If you did want to build up your coverage, just go again with your brush with the product and then go on the area and bounce it on top one more time. But as you notice with this foundation, it just gives me such a smooth matte finish There is no like dewiness to it whatsoever, but it's not super matte where it looks powdered or cakey on the skin whatsoever. This blends in super easily, which is what I love about it. So I'm going to go ahead and finish up the rest of my makeup. I am going to do a check-in with you guys throughout the day in a couple hours, just so that way you guys can see how this foundation really holds up. Right now it is currently 11:38 in the morning right now. So I am going to go ahead and finish up my face and I'll be right back. I got you on camera. I decided when I finished my full face of makeup that I would go ahead and just use pretty much all of Essence products. So I used a bronzer, their blush, and then I used their highlight. I did not use a concealer by them, but if you're wondering, the products that I did use, such as these, I will list them and all their names in the description box below. And then the very last thing that I did was just set my face with their Keep It Perfect Makeup Fixing Spray. I have been obsessed with this. I use it even when I don't use their foundation. It's just so good and super inexpensive, so I really love this. But anyways, by this time it is 11:53. I'm gonna go ahead and go throughout my day, and then I will do little check-ins with you guys. So see you guys in just a little bit. Bye. Alrighty guys, so I am back with a check-in. It is about 3:45 right now in the afternoon, and when I last put this makeup on, it was about 11:52. It's about to be, in just a couple minutes, it's about to be a full 4 hours. So I just wanted to come in on camera and check in with you guys. Everything is still looking pretty good. I still have not put on a lip color, just some chapstick. Let me zoom you guys in. So as you guys can see, everything is still looking pretty good. If I'm looking a little bit shiny right here, that's just because of the highlight that I have on from Essence. Nothing has moved or really budged or worn off. I did blow dry my hair, so that was a lot of heat around my face. I was a little bit hot. But the foundation really held up really well. I am creasing just a little bit right around my smile lines. That is not a huge deal. And I am just a tiny bit oily on my nose, but nothing that I'm like, whoa, I look really greasy. What I'm gonna do is just take my Essence All About Matte setting powder. This is, I just decided to use something by Essence because, I mean, I'm using everything else to kind of test out their products too. I have used their products many times before, so it's not like the first time I'm using it. So I'm just gonna pick up a little bit of this on a Morphe E3 brush and just tap it. And you can kind of see how that really helped with any oiliness. Really helped to mattify my skin. I feel mattified now. There is no shine peeking through. Let me zoom you guys back out. So personally, I think this foundation is holding up really well. I noticed that the foundation is true to how it swatches. I don't find that it oxidizes at all. It hasn't turned any darker. It hasn't broken up. It hasn't separated. My powders blended really nicely and smoothly on top of them. So everything is looking so far so good. I'm gonna go ahead and get something to eat, say hi to my husband now that he's home, And yeah, so I will be back in another couple hours to do a little check-in. I'll talk to you guys soon. Alrighty guys, so I am back with my second check-in, I believe, second or third. I kind of lost count, I forgot, it's been a while, but it is currently 8:15 right now at night. I think the last check-in that I did was, I don't even remember what time my last check-in was, but I know it was a couple hours ago. I just got home. I've just been doing a lot of cleaning, a lot of stuff on the computer. Like I said, I've had it on for about 7 to 8 hours now. Yesterday, I wore this foundation from 6:30 in the morning till like 10 o'clock at night. And I would have to say it looks the exact same as it does right now. I'm gonna go ahead and zoom you guys in, that way you guys can see everything up close. Okay, so as you guys can see, I don't look any different, honestly. I feel like I look a little bit shiny around my nose, not that much on my forehead. If I look shiny right here, just because of that highlight that I had on earlier, the Essence one that I love. Like, look how the light is just catching it. Anyways, yeah, none of the foundation has broken up. I blow dried my hair, so I had a lot of hot heat on my face. I had my winter jacket on, so that was kind of rubbing at my chin right here. But I think honestly the only thing is you guys can see how oily I am on my nose. But again, that's with every single foundation, and all I do is I just take some loose setting powder and just kind of mattify my skin a little bit. But yeah, honestly, everything is looking good. The blush color is still there, that highlight color is still there. A little bit of it has like rubbed off on my nose. It was like so cold outside, I was just like going like that to my nose. That is going to be my last check-in for tonight. I have been using this foundation, like I said, on and off for a couple months now. I am very, very pleased with this foundation. I'm very happy with it. It's become my go-to foundation because sometimes I don't want to use like my more high-end foundations like my Smashbox or my MAC, because they're expensive, and if I use that every single day, it's just like becomes like too much, you know what I mean, to use something heavy like that on your skin. So for just something like every day, like running errands or like how I was today, and you just want something to even out your face, to give you like medium to full coverage, buildable, blendable, even for those of you who go to school or for work or errands or whatever you have to do, I feel like this foundation is perfect. I would not recommend this if you have more drier skin or you have like dry patches on your face. This foundation would just cling to all the dry areas on your face. I did want to let you guys know that they do carry this foundation on Target.com for $4.99. You get 0.56 ounces, so you don't get a full ounce, and they do have 5 shades available. But I know this isn't the greatest color selection, just like 5 shades to choose from. I did show you guys 3 of the shades, so hopefully you guys are able to find something that works for you. And honestly, I'm just really happy with it. If you guys enjoyed this video, if you guys do end up trying out this foundation, let me know what your guys' thoughts are on it down below in the comment section. I would love to know what you guys think about it as well. And if you guys liked this video and found it helpful, please give this video a big thumbs up for me. I would really appreciate it. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel, that way you don't miss out on any of my future videos. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys all in my next video.